Forests are scary places. They're full of dangerous animals, extreme weather conditions, and disorienting terrain. But perhaps the worst thing that forests have to offer is their ghosts. And there are some forests around the world where the spirits are more active than anywhere else. Today, we will explore the scariest of these haunted forests. It is said that the forest is haunted by the spirits of those who died in battle. Visitors to the forest have reported seeing ghostly figures and hearing strange noises. Some have even claimed to have been touched by invisible hands. The most famous ghost that is said to haunt the forest is that of a young girl who died in a fire. Chhatrapur Forest is located in the state of Orissa in India. It is said that the forest is haunted by the ghosts of soldiers who died in battle. Visitors to the forest have reported seeing ghostly figures and hearing strange noises. Some have even claimed to have been touched by invisible hands. If you plan on visiting this forest, be sure to stay away from the old-growth trees. That's where the ghosts tend to congregate. Her name was Baxi and she is said to appear as a white figure standing in the middle of the forest. It is said that the forest is haunted by the ghosts of those who died in battle. This is another one of the most haunted forests in the world. Aokigahara is a forest located at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan. It is also known as the suicide forest because of the high number of suicides that take place here. Those who come into the forest never leave. This earned it the nickname. In 2003, over 100 people died in the forest. It was reported that some came to the forest specifically to commit suicide, while others simply got lost and died. Whatever the case, this has earned the forest a reputation as being cursed. If you plan on visiting this forest, be sure to bring a compass. The forest is known for its thick fog and tall trees, which can make it difficult to navigate. The forest was the site of several battles during the English Civil War. Many soldiers are said to have died here and their ghosts are said to haunt the forest to this day. Visitors to the forest have reported seeing ghostly figures and hearing strange noises. Some have even claimed to have been touched by invisible hands. If you plan on visiting this forest, be sure to stay away from the old-growth trees. That's where the ghosts tend to congregate. She is not harmful, but her presence is said to be very cold. Some say that Hoyu-Baciu Forest is the most haunted place in Europe. While there is no evidence to support this claim, it is certainly possible that the forest is home to a number of ghosts. If you plan on visiting this forest, be sure to stay away from the old-growth trees. That's where the ghosts tend to congregate. Aokigahara, Japan. The Aokigahara Forest is located at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan. The Skeleton Coast is a stretch of desert coastline in Namibia. It is known for its eerie silence and vast stretches of sand dunes. The name comes from the many skeletons of ships that have been wrecked on the coast over the years. These ships are filled with the bones of the crew and passengers, which have been picked clean by scavengers. As a result, the coast is littered with bones. The Skeleton Coast is also home to a number of ghosts. One story tells of a ship that was sailing along the coast when it was attacked by pirates. The crew and passengers were killed, and their bones left on the beach. Another story tells of a German explorer who became stranded on the coast and died of dehydration. His ghost is said to wander the dunes at night, searching for water. Whether or not these stories are true, they have certainly added to the mystique of the Skeleton Coast. If you plan on visiting this area of Namibia, be sure to bring plenty of water. It is also known as the suicide forest because of the high number of suicides that take place here. Salem Woods is a forest located in Salem, Massachusetts. It is said that the forest is haunted by the ghosts of those who died during the Salem witch trials. During the witch trials, over 200 people were accused of practicing witchcraft. Of those accused, 20 were executed. Their bodies are said to be buried in a mass grave in Salem Woods. Visitors to the forest have reported seeing ghostly figures and hearing strange noises. Some have even claimed to have been touched by invisible hands. If you plan on visiting this forest, be sure to stay away from the old-growth trees. That's where the ghosts tend to congregate. Those who come into the forest never leave. This earned it the nickname. There are many reasons why people end their lives here. The pressure to succeed in Japanese society is incredibly intense. If a person fails to live up to their parents' expectations or feels like they are a burden to their family or society, they may find themselves at the end of their rope. In addition, the forest's dense tree cover creates a complete cellular dead zone, meaning that no one can call for help once they enter. This adds to the tragedy and danger of the forest. It has been reported that over 100 people have died in the forest. Some say it's cursed. Others say the forest itself feeds off human misery. Whatever the case, you should avoid this place at all costs. Black Forest, Germany. The Black Forest is a popular tourist destination in Germany. It is known for its beautiful scenery and charming towns. However, there are rumors that the forest is also home to a number of ghosts and demons. One story tells of a man who was lost in the forest and found dead with his skin peeled off. Another story tells of a woman who was abducted by demons and never seen again. Whether or not these stories are true, they have certainly added to the mystique of the Black Forest. Many people believe that the forest is cursed and that anyone who enters it does so at their own risk. Is the Black Forest really cursed? Perhaps. Or perhaps there is a more rational explanation for the strange occurrences that have been reported there. Either way, if you plan on visiting this area of Germany, be careful. Hoia Forest, Romania. Hoia Forest is located near the city of Cluj-Napoca in Romania. Skeleton Coast, Namibia. Salem Woods, USA. Chhatrapur Forest, India. Forest of Dean, UK. The Forest of Dean is a large wooded area in the county of Gloucestershire in the United Kingdom. Akigahara. Japan. P.